something as simple as just pushing a button could save your life. One of the main issues with young relationships today is quite literally right under our nose. So we've now switched locations to the actual crosswalk on Garland Avenue where Andrea Torres was hit and killed. And I'm going to ask my field producer Lane to please turn off the light on top of the camera so you can really see how dark it gets out here. So as you can see, it has drastically gotten darker, and for drivers, it is very, very difficult for them to see pedestrians whenever they're crossing. And the university and ASG are both working together to make a difference with the lighting on campus and especially near crosswalks. But they say that it is something that takes time, and they ask you to please be patient. For UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. So one thing that really stood out to me during the panel discussion was this flyer that talks about the Arkansas Joshua Ali Pauley Good Samaritan Law. And it states that you will not be arrested for possession if you call 911 to help someone who is overdosing. So if you are ever in a situation where someone is overdosing and needs medical attention, you should never be afraid to call 911 because you could just save their life. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. So right now, there is no further information about who this new upcoming coach could be, but Watkins told me that he thinks that they wouldn't have fired Coach Anderson while not having a backup coach. For UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. So while I attended all the events throughout the week, I actually learned a lot about my own health and wellness, and I even became a first-time blood donor. And tomorrow wraps up the week with the topic of community health. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. Simmons says that the biggest mistake that students make when they're building their resume is that they don't tailor the information that they're putting in it to the specific companies that they're applying for. And the importance of Walk-In Wednesday is to make sure that your resume doesn't end up in the trash pile. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. Hey guys, I am here in Bud Walton Arena where they just officially announced Eric Musselman as the new men's head basketball coach. And whenever he came onto stage, he explained how excited he is to be here and that he is so ready to go ahead and get this program started. So something that Musselman said that really stood out to me during his whole speech was that his main goal is to just earn his new players' trust. And last night, whenever his team came over to his house and they got introduced and got to talk to each other, he really just kind of focused down on that he wants to be a part of their family, and he knows that he's a new coach, and he knows that everyone's kind of iffy about everything, but his main goal is to just earn their trust, earn their respect, and really build that foundation and earn that relationship so that way they can just go above and beyond in this new upcoming season. So guys, I was completely unaware of the fact that Arkansas even had a World Trade Center, and with that being said, I certainly had no idea that it was tied with the university. Taylor hopes that her leadership here on campus will make a change, and she also encourages young girls going through recruitment to just trust their gut and to follow their heart. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Caroline Hickman. So I polled my Instagram followers asking them if they would recycle if the bars on Dixon Street participated, and it was almost unanimous with 90% saying yes, and that totaled to be about over 270 people. Thanks, Destiny. And right now we're in the middle of flu season, and it doesn't really seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And just last week, Pat Walker Health Center reported 113 flu cases, and they're expecting around that same number again this week. This is Garland Avenue, the street where the U of A student was hit by the car. And now, at this crosswalk, there are flowers for her remembrance. And the university grieves her death, but this week they worked very hard to make a change. It's been a few weeks since U of A student Andrea Torres died after she was struck by a car while crossing the street on Garland. The Associated Student Government created Crosswalk Safety Awareness Day as a reminder for drivers to do what's necessary and stop this from happening again. This table outside of the Union allowed students to write condolences to the Torres family, letting them know their daughter will not be forgotten. One student who's also been hit crossing the street says something needs to change here on campus.
I was walking across the street to come to campus, and this guy was turning left. And the way the lights are there, when I get a green light to go across the crosswalk, he gets the green light to turn left. And I guess he wasn't paying attention or something because he hit me. And I obviously went on the ground. But I ended up breaking 4 bones, and I was out of class for 4 weeks.
The majority of large intersection crosswalks on campus come equipped with signals that walkers can use to create a safer route across the street. The ones on Garland Avenue have lights in the road that activate when the signal is pressed. One student who works with safety measures admits she's often careless at crosswalks.
Crosswalk safety is important to me and has a special place in my heart. I'm a student like anyone else, and I'm guilty of texting and walking. I don't look both ways often, and ever since this happens, like every morning I kind of wake up and I'm thankful for waking up.
After the accident, the university hopes to make changes on campus, making it a safer place for all students. Yeah, that's right, Nick. So there are 11 sororities on this campus within the NPC, and out of those 11, only white females have ever led as presidents. At a university with almost 125 years of Greek life, it has never seen a female African American serve as president. Senior Taylor Johnson became the first, and she didn't even know she was making University of Arkansas history.
So at first, I didn't know about it until a couple months in, but I wasn't necessarily shocked just because we are in the South. But just having that platform and just being able to start that role and change was really awesome. So it's really amazing.
Last year, Taylor served as the chapter president for Delta Gamma. But before her time on the DG executive board began, she was unsure of the path she wanted to take in Greek life.
I was kind of on the fence, so I was like, okay, I won't go for either one. But when Delta Gamma came, it just really was like a slap in the face, and I was like, oh my God, I really love these girls, these connections I'm already making. So that's what really not pushed me towards, but how I became involved in Panhellenic.
While leading an entire sorority and going to class every day, Taylor still made time for her job that she started as a freshman. Taylor works in the Razorback laundry truck helping busy students with their clothes.
So I got the app open. I'm just gonna scan this one in. Okay. And then it just alerted Tom that his laundry's ready.
And she is also in charge of driving the giant truck.
I've never driven anything bigger than I have a Toyota Camry, so a super small car. But yeah, you just have to take wide turns, and it's actually pretty chill. So
Taylor's plans for after graduation still allow her to work with her chapter.
I actually applied to work for my Greek organization, Delta Gamma, as a collegiate development consultant. So I'd be a traveling consultant if I were to get the position, just going from chapter to chapter and helping with logistics, or if it's a new chapter like we were, just helping to establish. So I applied for that, but also I'm looking into graduate school and law school as well.
While Taylor's time at the university ends in May, her love for Delta Gamma and learning doesn't. Thanks, Heidi. This week, University Recreations hosted an event designed to draw students' attention to their own personal health and well-being. And each day of the week had a specific topic with activities and presentations related to it. The University of Arkansas Wellness Week kicked off Monday. The week aims to promote health and well-being throughout campus. Free popsicles, chair massages, and games involving exercises got students up and moving. One UREC intern says she loves the positive energy she gets from practicing a healthy lifestyle, and it allowed her to reach her weight loss goal.
My total weight loss has been around 85 pounds. I changed my diet eating habits. I did low carb, low sugar, high protein, and I had some room on the weekends to treat myself. But I also did workout every day. I did cardio, HIIT cardio, and weights. And did it with a little sauna and some swimming in the laps, in the pool.
Each day of the week caters to a specific topic that students can benefit from. Tuesday focused on alcohol and drug abuse, where the Razorback Recovery RSO was there to provide information for those seeking help. Wednesday featured a blood drive and stress-relieving activities related to mental health. And today is all about relationship health and sexual education awareness.
Each day they'll learn on ways to improve their wellness and health, because if you have better wellness, you're more likely to be a productive student. And so by learning what are positive signs of relationships, ways to use condoms, ways to eat healthy and to be well, it'll just overall increase your life quality and wellness overall.
This week is designed to show students that bettering themselves is beneficial, and all of these topics and issues can be resolved right here on campus.